was, I was a minute ago. I was a minute ago. I was a minute ago, right? After I just did some recording about, and it's all about love anyway. I always want to put love out there, even though, you know, I always want to put the love out there. So loving yourself is very, very important to a point where it overflows. That's the only way you can share it. If your love overflows, that is, if the love for yourself overflows, you'll be able to share it because it's overflowing. But first, it has to overflow so you'll be able to share it. But what I was thinking about a few minutes ago was I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I follow a lot of people on YouTube, and mostly I like inspirational things, things that inspire somebody or makes people better and stuff like that. And I have a few brothers and sisters that I listen to every now and then. And when I say brothers, you know who I'm talking about, even though I love everybody as a brother and a sister. I have few brothers and sisters that I follow. And they have some good stuff to talk about, spirit science, nature science, epigenetics, the universe, astrology. They talk about good stuff. Black history, Egyptian history, all those things that you will never be taught in school, but they talk about them very, very clearly, and it actually enlightens me. But when I realize among those people, all those people that I'm probably thinking about, they don't get along. It's like in some cases they're trying to bash each other or tear each other down, which sometimes it just baffles me. I don't know why they do that because when I listen to all of them and I think about the fact that if they could get together, as even though they are teaching about all these good, everybody just wants to have their own tribe. Everybody just wants to have their own little community. I have 1 million followers. I have 600,000 followers. I have two. Everybody just wants their own, so they keep tearing each other down in so many of their videos. I wonder why. I still wonder why, and it brings me back to Africa. That I guess that's what is happening among African communities. We have too many tribes, little tribes we cannot put together. You see what I mean? If we can find a place where we can put all these tribes to understand one common language, and when I say language, I don't mean English, French, Swahili, Kutri, Ga, or none of that. I mean spiritual language. What makes us all human? What makes us all know that we are from the same source? What makes us all particularly particularly of a God kind. And I'm thinking love. You see what I mean? Love can play a major role in whatever we do. I know sometimes we're different on so many traditional levels, culture levels. Maybe in my culture, one man, one wife. Maybe in your culture, you can marry as many women as you want, or vice versa. You know what I mean? But we have to. There is one thing we have to make clear, that we have to teach people how to love themselves. You see what I mean? Because if we teach people how to love themselves, one, to a point where that they can extend that self-love to their neighbor. It's like love yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself, as the saying goes. I think that will go a long way because when people love themselves, there are so many things that will not happen to them. One, they will not let themselves to be disrespected. When you love yourself, you will not let people harm you. When you love yourself, you will not poison yourself. You see what I'm saying? The same goes when you love people as you love yourself, you will not harm them because you know loving yourself prevents you from harming yourself. So you will not do that to others. I mean, love can cover so much because love is the only place where we can have common ground. If we all understand that love thing, I'm sure we will get along. Loving yourself. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop talking about loving yourself because that is the key. It's like that is the key to all these problems that we are having, especially when it comes to human relations. Love is the key that can unlock every every door to human activity or human whatever. You know what I mean? So we need to practice, we need to emphasize on that love. I don't believe in so much churches and all. Don't let me go there. I'll say probably the churches are not doing a good job of explaining what their religion is about. It's all supposed to be about loving yourself. You see what I mean? Love yourself. If you love yourself, it makes everything else simple. If you love your neighbor as you love yourself, it makes everything even super simple. You get my point? So the message is love. I mean, I'm going to refine this love message because that's the only message anybody needs to be preaching anyway. Love, because love will open your eyes into so many things. Love will open the door into so many places on this planet and in the universe, you know? So we need to practice them love. We need to practice them love. Love, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And then together you will love nature as you love yourself. Peace and blessings. Somebody will say peace and reflections or whatever that is. But you need to breathe in and think about loving yourself more. You need to breathe in and out and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Jah blessings. Jah blessings.